Hello. I want to come on for a minute and speak on a topic that everyone's been speaking on, but I have a different view on the topic. Everyone's been coming down on Jada Pinkett Smith for saying that she had an entanglement with August Alsina. But when Jada said that, she was correct. One of the meanings of entanglement is a complicated or compromising relationship. Yes, it was a relationship, but to call it an entanglement was totally correct. I think we can all agree that their relationship was probably complicated. I think we can all agree that their relationship was probably compromising. Probably more compromising on her end than his. So while everybody's coming at her throat for not just saying relationship, she named it correctly. She said what she said. And she had time to think about what she was going to say before they taped that. So I don't think she misspoke on any level. Will wanted to say relationship, fine. But entanglement named it precisely, I think. How much more complicated do you think it would need to be where she can call it an entanglement? How much more compromising do you think it needed to be? So I think we just need to look in our dictionaries a little more before we start coming at people's throats. I feel for all that are involved. I'm sorry that this whole mess became public, even though her entanglement really wasn't hidden from view. They were out in the open living their truth for a while. It's sad. But this is the time, 2020, when things are being revealed. I guess it's the time of revelation. So a lot of things that were done in the dark are coming out into the light. I just wish that we could find more information on things that will help us as opposed to things that are just entertaining. Because I must say, Jada and Will's life is entertainment. I just wish we could get more revelations on things that will help us learn how we're being duped by bigger entities. We have health scares running amok. We have violence running amok. So I just want to focus and learn on things that can help us with the revelation. We need it. And it's easier now to find things out, so that's a plus. So as one YouTuber said, if we would put our focus on what we do want and not on what we don't want, it might multiply. Focusing works. The power of our focus works. Some may call it manifesting, some may call it prayer. But what we focus on is what we get. So, as a combined community of people that are on the brink of a breakthrough, I hope we can focus on something else. Give Jada a break. Give Will a break. Give August a break. Give yourselves a break. Like the singer said, baby, can we focus? Can you focus on our community? I guess we care because we're all connected, essentially. So I imagine that's why we care. But I guess, if we could focus more on the good child and not put so much focus on the bad child always seems to get all of the attention. And sometimes bad behavior needs not to get an immediate reaction while the good child is over there doing good and not getting any attention. Correct the bad child, but give the good child some attention, so they'll continue to be good. We have some good children in our community, good adults, good organizations. I want to shine a light on them. So in the meantime, I guess my focus will switch from myself and my retirement journey, which is going well, by the way. Couldn't have picked a better time to do it. Woo. And maybe focusing on what I see is good. One thing I see that's good is the protest. It was one extra straw that made the whole heap fall down. Things can only carry but so much weight, and you add one more little thing to a pile and it comes tumbling down. So we're in that time, I think. So I think the protest is good. Yay for the millennials. I haven't gone out there. I don't go in large crowds. I don't run as fast as I used to. I want to be able to make a break if I need to. But I support in other ways. So we'll, do what we can, when we can, from where we are. We can donate community-wide or donate nationwide, even worldwide in some situations. It's not just a United States problem, this violence against melanated people. What I will say to you all is thank you for all of you who have gone out there on the front line to let your voices be heard. Keep up the fight. And pray for your safety. Focus on your safety. It's been so needed. One reason people said, why did some of us let this madness continue for so long? I think the millennials may not know, but most of us baby boomers were alive during the time when we saw Martin Luther King Jr. be shot on TV. We saw John F. Kennedy be shot on TV. I can't remember John F. Kennedy's brother's name. I think it's Robert Kennedy. His shooting, I'm not sure if it was televised after the fact, but we saw Lee Harvey Oswald be shot on live TV, I believe, because they were transporting him. And Jack Ruby came up and shot him. We were children when this happened, and we watched this as children. So I dare say that might have stuck in our psyche somewhere to say, ooh. I think that would strike a little fear in someone's soul. To be careful who goes out there on the forefront next. Oh, and don't let me leave out Malcolm X. But as children and young adults, we saw these people killed. First time on TV seeing real live people being killed. It wasn't a story. It wasn't a movie. Some people we loved, some people we didn't like so much. But we saw it. And it was a shock to our system. Can you blame that little black boy that saw this as a child for being pretty hesitant of getting up on a soapbox or marching for a cause? Yeah, the cause was needed, but can you blame him really? You can't tell people what they need to die for. People have to make up their own mind what they will die for. You can't tell people that. But it's gotten to the point where it could be any of us. It's not just someone in another state anymore. It's gotten too close to home. So it's become time to put the fear aside. The young soldiers are ready and willing. And us old folks, we'll back them up in ways that we can. So that's my 2 cents. Peace to everyone. Focus on what you love, not on what you hate. Let your voices be heard. Peace out.